Hey everyone, coming tonight talking about anabolic steroids, pros and cons, just everything that goes along with them, people who use them, people who don't, how many people use them, how we should honor and glorify God, just everything that goes along with that. So I know that a lot of people out there, including myself, especially guys, we take pride in how we look, how we appear, how our physique looks, just overall. And one thing that steroids does do for you is it does improve your physique, if you will. It helps your muscle tone. It improves your just whole mantra that you got going on, and it gets you stronger, all those good things. So, but on the flip side of that, steroids are very detrimental to the body, to the human body, and I'm going to touch on that a little later in the speech, and just how we should honor and glorify God, and how using steroids does not honor God in any way at all. So I played sports for 14 years of my life. I weightlifted for about 6-ish, and I've understood what it's like to want to be better at the sport that you play, to want to be stronger, faster, just all around better in any way. And I know if you have ever played sports, ever weightlifted, you understand what it's like to want to, just be better at what you do, be stronger, everything. So that's why people take steroids. They want to be the best of the best. Professional athletes, you hear about them, all that stuff. They just, they want to be the best, and so then they turn to steroids. Well, the problem with that is, like I said, it's very detrimental to the human body, as well as being very illegal. You cannot use steroids. It won't work. Professional athletes who have faced the consequences, suspensions, just complete ejections from the sport, if you will, and just a lot of things that just don't make taking steroids worth it at all. So the three main points I'm going to touch on is just, first of all, that steroids, they're harmful to the human body, first of all. Secondly, that people do use them, and they use them for selfish reasons, just for personal gains. And then thirdly, I'm going to just give a solution to the problem of steroids, and that how it relates to honoring God in our lives. So, firstly, like I said, steroids, bad news bears. The Journal of the American Medical Association says that some of the consequences that go along with taking steroids is a higher cholesterol, as well as 23% of the people that took steroids said that they encountered major mood syndromes, which includes depression, rage, all that kind of stuff. Many more, I'm sure. And then the American College of Sports Medicine also says that health concerns include liver and heart disease, as well as stroke. And that's pretty self-explanatory. That's some pretty serious consequences just for trying to be better at what you do, trying to be stronger, be more muscly, improve your physique. So secondly, steroids are used for selfish reasons, like I said, for personal gain. And, more people than you think use them. So the Journal of the American Medical Association says over 1 million people in the United States have formerly used or are currently using steroids. So it might seem like a small number, but to me, that's a lot of people's lives who have been affected or will be affected by steroids in a negative way. So then, thirdly and lastly, I want to say that the solution to the problem, I believe, is viewing our bodies as a temple of the Holy Spirit. Like 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19 through 20 says, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own, you were bought at a price. Therefore honor God with your lives." So with that said, like it says, our bodies are not our own, we bought it at a price. So what that means is we really need to just focus on, viewing our bodies as temples of the Holy Spirit, we need to respect that, not neglect that. And God really calls us to that. And I believe that using steroids just completely go in the other direction. And I believe that we should really put God first in our lives and honor what He says, in every facet of our lives. But in this case, and regarding our bodies as temples of the Holy Spirit. So that's that. Thank you guys for watching. And my witnesses all here. 1, 2.